Hello and welcome back to Empyrean Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is MacLeod bringing you a Let's Play experience with how-to tutorials. Today we will continue with Day 1 explorations, resource gathering, and starting my first base. As you see, we are starting off right where we left off. And so what we're going to do here is go around and see if we can gather up some resources. One of the reasons that we want to gather resources and get our base, or at least get the resources for the base, is that when we start that base up and we power it up, it's going to summon some drones to come over and shoot at us. So we need to make sure we have everything we need and get it built up before that happens, so that when they come, they don't destroy what I've worked on. All right, so we're going to head on over here. First thing I'm going to do is let's look at the map. All right, and in our vicinity we have iron, copper, iron, and promethium. Oh, that's all good stuff right there. The other thing that I'll be looking for is cobalt, and what else are we looking for? We're looking for some silicon. That's right, silicon. All right, so let's head on, and I'm going to go over here. Well, actually, let's open up by hitting tab, and I'm going to put my drill. Get this all queued up. I don't really need the chainsaw. Okay, so let's switch over. Now you'll notice what's nice at night is that your drill has a light on it, and that helps a lot when you're mining in the middle of the dark so you can see what you're doing. You'll see down in the bottom right hand side the item that you have selected in the hotbar. You'll see it says drill, and that ammo, which is its fuel, I've got 850 units / 4 refills left of the biofuel. So I've got enough to get started to get some of the stuff we need. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see, is there any indigenous life around? Don't see anything yet. That's cool. All right, so the closest thing we have here is going to be this iron deposit. Now I wanted to share with you a trick about mining, because you can waste a lot of time mining rock when you could be mining your resources. So what you want to do is get to where you're as close as you can based off that meter reading, as you can see underneath my feet. And I think 10 something was the best. So it looks like it's essentially right here. You can actually see some of the iron right there on the ground. So when you're using your mining rig, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can right click and it goes at a certain speed. You can left click and it goes at a different speed. Or if you hold down both the left and right mouse buttons, it really accelerates the speed of your drill. But of course, it goes through a lot more fuel. But it's worth it to go through that fuel and get a lot more stuff quicker than to spend all your time slowly getting stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right on top of this exposed iron, and I'm going to make a circle around me, exposing the rock, get that away, so all I see is the iron, and that's going to help me dig down and collect everything that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to personal view here, and both keys, and here we go. All right, so you see I'm going in a circle, and I'm exposing all of this iron, because one of the things I don't want to do is dig so far down that I can't get back out. So by exposing and knowing where all this iron is, what I'm also going to do is create a little exit here. So we're just going to kind of plane this back, reduce it down, and make ourselves a little ramp. Now you'll notice as we're mining with this tier 1 miner, it doesn't pick anything up. All of the actual resources that it mines are just left here on the ground. So just hit the F key when you highlight it, and you can pick all this stuff up. In this case, we've got some stone, and actually that is the iron, the grayish one right here. All right, so we're just going to pick all those up and get that one too, and we'll continue mining down. All right. Oh yeah, good stuff. The rock is very useful in creating crushed stone that you can use to make concrete. Concrete makes really good pads for landing vehicles, interior bases and stuff like that, to where you're not using up your valuable metals in doing that. But you really don't want to use it for outer defenses. because when the bad guys come, they're going to rip right through that concrete. So your exterior, you really want them to have some good steel. The best being combat steel, but that's a ways away. So hardened steel would be the best that we could do right now. So we can continue grinding away and getting this stuff. Yeah. So one of the things is whenever you're using a weapon or a tool like the drill or a multi-tool, once it runs out of what it's using for fuel, all you have to do is hit the R key to refuel it all. All right, let's get this here. Gotta love that iron. All right, so let me pick up this stuff and we'll see how much we have mined out so far. So you see, it doesn't take too long to get, a fair amount of stuff. And it's even better when you get the drill too. The level 2 drill allows you to drill and it picks up everything automatically, which is really, really nice. You can actually also drill with a tool called the multi-tool. It does drilling also, as well as breaking down materials. Like if you attack a base and you kill its core, then you can use a multi-tool to reclaim a lot of that steel. All right, let's get a little bit further down. Of course, metal is very important in a lot of the components that you're going to need to successfully build your base. So let's take a look and see what we got here. And I got 66 ore. Let's get to 100. And that way I'll feel pretty good about the amount of ore we have. Start making some iron ingots, which will be used in making a lot of different stuff. So let's get this done. Oh, I hit level 3. You gotta love that. So we can actually talk a little bit about the tech tree. If you hit the tab key, you'll see a button called Tech Trees. When you select the tech trees, these are all the things that you can learn using points that you've gotten from getting up in level. So you'll see right up here, we have available unlock points of 25. We're at level 3, and you'll see how it unlocks different levels. The higher level you get, the more stuff will become available to you. So if I scroll down here and see what's come available, starting with a capital vessel, but I'd not really be doing that anytime soon, so I'm going to start with the base. So we look at what's available in the base. Anything that's green and says 0 is already available to you. You don't have to unlock it. But anything that's blue and has a number next to it, that means that it's still locked, and to unlock it, you need to have 4 unlock points. In this case, I've got 25, so I could unlock that O2 station. But let's scroll down a little bit, see what else we have down here. Well, I'm not really ready for the base stuff exactly at this moment, so why don't we move on over to miscellaneous. What do we got here? We got an oxygen generator, cargo box. Let me get the cargo box going. That only costs 2, so you click on it, then you click on unlock, and now it becomes available to you. Anything that's not been unlocked, when you look into your constructor, you're not going to see it at all. So it's not like it shows you everything there is. It only shows what you've unlocked. So let's see, tools. Let's go ahead and unlock the multi-tool. And let's see, blah, blah, blah. Maybe portable work light. That's good. Now weapons. Assault rifle is very handy in the very beginning. So let's unlock that. And that is good there. Tools, miscellaneous. No, and not doing a hover vessel yet. Small vessel. Really can't make one of those until we reach level 7. So I'm going to kind of wait on that. I'm going to save the rest of my points for right now. And we'll keep on digging here, getting some more iron. And get to that. Ooh, see, I just ran out of fuel. So if you look in the bottom right where it says drill, you'll see the ammo is 0 of 4. So now if I hit R, it's going to reload, and then it'll have a full complement of 850 with 3 reloads left. All right, so we'll keep going. Oh, yeah. Now, I have noticed that if you get really close to the ore that you're mining, you tend to pick up more at the same time. If you're doing it really far away, you tend to get a little bit less. See, it's not really getting a whole lot. I don't see much. But now if I come here right where this iron is and sit right on top of it, boom, it just pops right out. So that's something you might want to keep in mind as you're mining. You know, make sure that you're right on top of things. The Tier 2 drill is a little bit better because it has a better range. This one only has an effective range of 1 meter, so you want to be close. All right, let's see how much we got now. Oh, this is a lot. I like it. Okay, iron. Balls of iron. All right, how much do I have now? I have 135, so that's good for iron. So let's get out of here. Luckily, I'm not so deep, but if I was deep, as I'm making this trench out, I might have to open the trench up a little bit more. Let's get that piece of stone to get back out. Now, one of the things that you'll be noticing is that whenever you log into the game, your jetpack is going to be off. You want to activate it. To do that, hit the J key, and it will turn your jetpack on and allow you to do some really nice jumps to where you can get out. All right, so we got some iron. Let's grab ourselves some promethium over here. Promethium is what you're used to make fuel cells, and the fuel cells are very important, powering just about everything. Berries. These akua berries are really good to get. They're good to eat. They will respawn on the tree, so don't worry about taking too many because they will be back. We got some more stuff right here. There we go. Got 30 experience points for that thing. And here's some more berries. We'll get the berries. And now we're going to head over here. It's actually quite a distance. Promethium. Too far away. All right, we're coming up. Oh, corn dogs. Gotta love the corn dogs. There we go. Okay. Let's take a quick look around and make sure I don't have anything sneaking up on me. The predators here, there's not a whole lot. Most things will not bother you until you shoot them. There are some raptor-like dinosaur things that will attack you, so you got to keep an eye out for those. And then, of course, the alien drones will get you too. All right, so we're almost there to Promethium. So now let's look again as we get to where we're getting right on top of it. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, so it looks like it's right underneath us, yeah. Now this is a little bit deeper, so I don't see any exposed ore right here. But we're going to go ahead and start exposing the earth and get down to that wonderful blue Promethium. I like doing this circle. It's fun, it clears everything out. Yeah, there we go. Let's make sure I have my out. Come on there, out. Num, 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 num. Here we go. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's looking good. So let's just clear out some more of this. And we'll start getting that Promethium. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the Promethium is different from the actual rock itself. Very obvious on that. Let me grab those. One of the things you can do if you're really adept at clicking is as you're drilling, keep hitting the F key and you can actually grab the stone as it falls out from where you're mining. And that way you don't have to necessarily pick everything up. And so that can add another level of efficiency to what you're doing. But that's up to you. Don't want to get a hand cramp doing this. Don't want to go to the hospital for a hand cramp. That would suck. All right. We'll probably grab about 100 of these too, so we can get some more fuel cells going, because we definitely want to have a nice set of fuel cells. So you see how that's going? I'm picking them up as they fall out. And so when you look at the ground, I've picked up everything that I've already mined, so that is definitely helpful. Before I get any deeper, let me make sure I got my out here. There's nothing worse than being in a deep hole and run out of fuel and you can't get out. Because as good as your jetpack is, it's only so good. Okay, let's pick up all this stuff. All right, and let's get some more of this. Oh yeah. We'll probably go over and grab some of that copper too. Don't need as much of it. Oh, went through that one. Okay, let's reload. And here we go again. So anyways, we're going to get some of that copper just to have it. It's not as desperate as iron or promethium is, because that stuff is what you really want to get. Silicon is really useful for making glass products and some of the other components. But I think the big thing that I've had trouble in the past with is not having enough cobalt when I'm trying to build components. A lot of components need iron and cobalt. So let's see what we got here. Let's grab this and grab this. How much we got? We have 86, so we're almost at the 100. So let's keep going. Get a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Give me more. Oh, yeah. It's really nice. Every single ore has a different look to it. Some are very colored. As you'll see, the copper is very red. Of course, the promethium here, very blue. Oh, yeah. There we go. And you'll notice on the left, I'm getting a lot of experience for mining. Mining and building are some really good ways to get experience. But you can also get experience by hunting and just actually picking up various flora and fauna that you find. You know, just about everything gets you experience. And you definitely want to make sure that you're getting experience as fast as you can so you can get up and unlock the juicy stuff on the tech tree. All right. Let's see. Almost. Ooh, I think we're almost at the bottom. Yep, look at that. There's the bottom. So I found the bottom of this ore, and there's some of the sides. So we've hit this one pretty hard. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got 139. That's good enough for now. Let me hop out of here. Hop, hop, hop. All right, now where's that? Oh, hop. Right into the berry bush. All right, let's see. The copper is right over here. Not far at all. Okay. Keep running and running and running over here. All right, before I keep running, let's take a quick look. And we'll see if there is anything coming to get us, and there isn't. So that's good. Let's run over here. Oh, we can get some of this stuff right here. There we go, and some of that. All right, so once again, we're going to get to right on top of that copper. Right on top. We'll see if there's any. Oh, it's deep too. Yep, I think we're right here. All right, so here we go again. The circle of mining. Ooh, look how red it's getting. Yep, there's the copper. Looking good. Okay. Get our escape path going here so we can get out. All right, so let's take a look-see. Start getting this stuff. Oh, yeah. Mining, mining, mining. You know, you notice the nights here aren't that bad on this planet. They're not as dangerous as other planets. Various planets are going to have their own indigenous beasties. And this planet is like your basic planet, so it's not going to have a whole lot that's really going to get you. But other planets definitely do. Uh-oh. Okay, I got to reload again. I only got 2 left. So I definitely don't want to deplete down to nothing. We're going to have to get some more fuel for this device. And what we need is biofuel. You make biofuel by getting seaweed from underneath the water, which we will certainly go and do. Let's get some more of this. All right. Okay. You'll notice also that each of the ores will have a different amount that it kind of gives up. There are some that you'll mine and you will get a ton of it real quick, and there's others that you don't get a whole lot as you're mining. So some is real easy, but I think it also depends on how much of it is being used. Like the sathium, which is used for making the steel to make like real hardened steel blocks and combat blocks. You get a lot of that quick, but you use a ton of it. So it's a very, very important one. I don't think there's any natural deposits of that on the planet. Usually what happens is after you build your first little starship, you're able to go up on the moon, and the moon has plenty of it. Also, in the asteroid belt that's around the planet, you can also get an asteroid that has that also. One of the things you have to watch out for when you're out on in the asteroids is that as you're mining, often a drone will spawn, and you need to make sure that you've got some weapons on your starcraft to shoot them down. Otherwise, you'll be dead in space, and that's no fun. Don't want to have to respawn in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's starting to get dark here, so I think I'm going to head back. Let's check out the map here. And okay, so we're going to turn off to our right, and we're going to run this way. Now, one of the things... Oh, what's that? No, that's just nothing. Okay, one of the things that you'll notice is that on the left, you'll see our health bar, our food bar, oxygen bar, and stamina. Now, you'll see as I'm running, which is holding the W and the shift at the same time, my stamina goes down really quickly. So, what you want to do is you'll notice that as we fly along here, it's going to run out, and then I'm going to get winded, and you'll hear my heartbeat. Yep, there we go. I'm tired. Okay, so then you have to stop running, and your stamina will come back up. Some of the cool stuff that you're going to find that can help with that are energy pills. You can actually make coffee, some native beans that are around here, and that's very helpful to give you that extra rush of energy when you need it when you're running for your life, especially from the rocket drones. Oh, I heard some. Oh, look at that. All right, these are some of the indigenous species of humanoids that are on the planet. They're very docile, and they will not attack you unless you attack them. However, they are a great source for plants that you can use to grow food with. Oh, found another iron deposit. Wow, that sounds creepy, doesn't it? All right, where are we? We're right here. Okay. Get over here. Bounce, bounce, and jump. All right. So now we're back at the constructor. Let's load up what we have found. Promethium, iron, rock. Now, one of the things that you need to keep in mind is that all of the consumable foods have a perish time, and that's how much time it takes before it actually spoils and turns into spoiled food. Now, the spoiled food is something you can use in construction of other things, but of course you lose the benefit of the food. So what I'm going to do is eat this alien honey and put it over here in my hot bar and munch it, and you'll see that my food intake will go up. So that's a pretty good source of food right there. All right, so let's open this up, and let's see. Let's first get some... We need promethium pellets. Okay, so the promethium pellets takes 1 ore. I have 139, so I can make a whole bunch. Now, a word on actually crafting things. You can left-click it, and it'll queue up one, for example, and keep clicking it to get up to whatever you need. But you can also hold down the Shift key and go up by multiples of 10. So that makes it a whole lot faster. And we do want to make quite a bit of this so we can get some good fuel going. All right, so what we also want to do, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and make our base starter. A base starter, if you go into the building blocks, right here's your base starter, and it requires 1 core, which I happen to have that came from our crashed ship. So I'm going to go ahead and queue that up, get that started. All right, now you'll see I can't make any of these blocks yet because they require steel plates. I could get some wood and make wood blocks. Now, steel plates require iron, sathium, and metal components. And metal components, where are they? Here they are, need cobalt and iron. So that's why cobalt's very important. Usually in the very beginning, I get a lot of the steel, or a lot of the plates I need. Now, I can make steel plates with iron ingots. Let's get some of those going. No, actually, let's see. Crushed stone. Let's get some crushed rock dust going. We'll multiply that, because we're going to need that to make a concrete base for our nice little place we're setting up here. All right, we'll see we've got some more promethium pellets going. So now you see our fuel pack right here is good to go. So let's see, I got 170, I need 10 per. That means I can do, what, 18? By the time it gets to it, I'll probably get to do 20 of them. So let's get 20 queued up and give us some energy. All right, we'll let that stuff go. And do I have any light sources? Just a flashlight. All right, let's turn on the flashlight. Let's go over here and check out and see if we've made some oxygen. Oh, look at that. Lots of oxygen. Let me grab all these. So the oxygen These little tanks of oxygen you can use directly. Just put them in your hot bar and then use them, and it'll fill up your oxygen. And yeah, I got my helmet off right now. By the way, if you're looking at your character, you can always click on your helmet slot and it'll put the helmet on, and click it for the helmet off, or you can just hit the U key and it does the same thing. Okay. I actually got some kava beans. So we can actually make some coffee. Let's make some coffee. Let's put the beans in here and the water in here, and we can make one thing of coffee. No, we can't. We need more water. All right, so we still have a lot of stuff to make. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to let this stuff all queue up, and we'll get this getting ready for the next video. It looks like this is pretty much the end of day 1. And let's keep here. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Got the flashlight going. I don't think your gun has it. Nope, the gun does not have it. But like I said, the drill does have a flashlight also, so you can hold that too. Anyways, we're going to stop here. I'm going to let the stuff craft offline, and we will see you next time for another great adventure of Let's Play Empyrion. And I hope you all have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. And remember to hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to hearing any comments anybody has to say about this, or any hints or suggestions. And we'll see you next time.